the squad is favorite auntie with Uncle tendencies, and I had to come get at y'all and talk about Adele Tac, y'all. I want to talk about Adele Tac. We had a lot of back and forth tonight on the live about whether or not we needed a big and a wing out of the portal, and I'm still not convinced, but I know some people really hadn't had the opportunity to really take a deep dive into Adele Tac, so I thought this would be a good time to kind of take a moment and spend a few minutes to kind of break her game down and some of the things that I've been able to see from the eye test and some of the information that I've gathered in my research, right? So Adele's interior presence and high motor allow her to impact the game in so many ways. She is more than a gifted basketball player, though. She's an exceptional person who we will look forward to having in Columbia. I know the fams will fall in love with her, too. Quote, Don Staley. Adele Tac's basketball career during her high school and AAU days is compelling. You know, it's a narrative of talent, resilience, perseverance, but not without its challenges, right? Mainly due to significant injuries. She missed her entire junior season due to a broken foot, an injury that could have derailed her career altogether, but she was able to make a notable comeback, demonstrating not only physical recovery, but also mental toughness, right? This resilience was evident as she rebounded from this setback to elevate her performance in the AAU circuit, where she played pivotal roles in high-status games, regaining her status as a top recruit. Because after she broke her foot, her recruiting ranking had fell off significantly. But when she got right back on the court, they saw that she was still that deal. Her senior year brought another tough challenge as she suffered a dislocated kneecap early in the season, which sidelined her for the remainder of the year. Such an injury, again, could have totally derailed her basketball career, but could have also significantly impacted her recruitment process. But I think she had already established her reputation as a formidable player, and so her ability to engage with her rehabilitation process and her optimistic outlook on recovery were key aspects for her preparation for college basketball. Because I think she knew that she had already done enough work to let people know that she was coming and would be available. Adele Tac's commitment to the University of South Carolina, I think that was a major milestone for her, as it would be for any young person looking to go play D1, indicating her readiness to compete at a higher level. Our basketball program anticipated her arrival, especially given the upcoming vacancies in key positions. Her expected role is to leverage her height and skills to contribute, I think, significantly at first, particularly in rebounding and defense, areas where I think she's already kind of excelled at. So let's keep in mind that she didn't even start playing basketball until 7th grade. She didn't even start playing basketball until 7th grade. So a lot of raw talent there that we're going to be able to build on, even though she has some years on top of that. I feel like there's still a lot of raw talent there for this young lady. But she was 6'3" by the time she got to high school. Her first season at, I think that's South Grand Prairie High. Varsity, she averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, 1.3 blocks. As a sophomore, she led South Grand Prairie to a state runner-up finish in Class 6A. It helped that she had 3 half-sisters who also played college hoops, right? So a Chill at North Texas, a Gang at Texas A&M Commerce and Texas Women's University, and Adele, who is still at UTEP. Tac also has a cousin, Nasiro Malou. I don't believe I'm saying that right, but I'm trying to as best I can. Plays at Western New Mexico, and she's quoted as saying it helped a lot because they've been through this rodeo. They know what's going on, so she got guidance from her inner circle that was very locked into what the process was. That was especially helpful in her recruiting process. She uses her size well, I think, and is good at playing with the ball high. She can rebound, gather without bringing the ball down. Valuable skill for big, something that I routinely call for Cardoso to work on. So that's one thing that she's going to bring that maybe Cardoso didn't have as naturally, right? Because there are going to be some trade-offs. She's a little bit shorter than Camilla. I don't know if she's going to grow anymore. I've seen her listed at 6'5". I've seen her listed at 6'6". We'll go with 6'5". We'll go on a smaller size. Maybe she's a little bit taller, but we'll go with 6'5". But I think she feels a critical recruit need for us, right? We have missed out on several post players in the 2023 or 2024, I think, recruiting cycles. Since we had Aaliyah Boston come through here, we had Cardoso come. We haven't signed another real big. We got Ashlyn Watkins, of course, who we run at center, but probably is more like a forward. But coming in, Adele, after the interview, after the injury, she decided to enroll early in South Carolina, kind of like Kitty did. Now she didn't come in healthy. She came in injured. She was able to kind of get her surgery done, and then have her rehabilitation go through the Body by Molly Benetti process. Even before the surgery, I think she mentioned that she had to do some strengthening around with the muscles around where she was gonna have that work done. So definitely taking the right steps to get herself mentally and physically ready. I love that she's doing that work right there in South Carolina with the staff that we have on hand, because I think we have one of the finest strength and conditioning programs in the nation. But let's talk a little bit more about her. By coming in early this year, she has been able to be roommates with Bree Hall, and it was reported that Camila Cardoso took her under her wing this season. So she's getting poured into by the right group of people, right? Anybody, and that's not to say that anybody on the team would be wrong, but for the role that she's going to play, for the things that's going to be asked of her, especially on the defensive end, I don't think there are two better people for her to kind of be mentored with, matched up with Bree Hall, who I think comes up clutch for us and critical in a lot of defensive situations. And I know people are saying that Bree didn't cover Caitlin very well, but I think Caitlin got away with some push-off. So we need to go back and look at that family, and I won't do that on this video, but let's review that again. Bree's defense on Caitlin. But Bree has been responsible for a lot of defense this year, and then Camila Cardoso has definitely been our defensive stopper. The way she defends at the rim, block shots, even kind of jumping out on the three at times, coming out on the midi, being able to do some of those things definitely make her valuable for us. And having Adele Tac to be able to engage with Aaliyah Boston and Camila Cardoso, who she said she spent some time talking with Aaliyah Boston as well, gives her an opportunity to kind of get an understanding of what the standard is and what it takes to meet the standard before she's actually being measured by that standard. And I think that's really a great cheat code to kind of have coming into South Carolina, because she doesn't have to necessarily catch all of it up in real time. She's not playing right now, so she has some time to get her feet wet in some of those other areas of just whether that's going to class, making it to practices and things like that on time, just learning how to be a student athlete. I think that's really helpful. Outside of that, she's been involved in the scouting report since her arrival, and she's shown tremendous understanding. There was a quote where they say Dawn was asking a question about what LSU does on a certain screen, and it was kind of silent in the room, and it was Adele that was like, they pop and they pop. So definitely catching on. Great IQ for the game. Like I said, she had the surgery. I want to say she had that February 2nd and is almost fully off the crutches. She indicated that when asked if she was still having to use them when she was in Albany. So she said she's still having to use them sometimes, but pretty much almost all the way off the crutches. So those are good signs as we roll in here to the spring and April showers start turning into May flowers. You know what I mean? So it was another quote from Staley that I thought was really interesting that I wanted to share with the fam, because this is really telling about what's expected of Adele Tac when she's ready to go. And I think that's more the question for me. Will she be healthy and ready to go at the beginning of the year, more so than it is can she do what we're asking her to do? Check out this quote here. I equate her defensively to Aaliyah Boston. She's communicative. She's high IQ, and she can move. I know she doesn't move very fast right now because she's on crutches, but she can really move. Then from an offensive standpoint, I really feel like she can impose her will. She's got great footwork, great hands, great IQ, can kick it out. I'm really excited about her progression and what she'll bring to our program. That's Dawn talking, y'all. All of those things that she sees in her, wow, all of those things, I'm excited to see this kid get started. I just want her to be healthy, and I want her to be able to stay healthy. Those are two big injuries that she's coming off of. And again, kind of like along the same lines as Maddie McDaniel, I think young enough to be able to recover as long from those injuries and not have any lingering issues, as long as she sticks to the rehab and listens to the trainers and of course whatever, and follows the plan that Molly lays out. But Staley first made this comparison during the recruiting process, and like I said, now Tac spent some time with Boston. There's nothing like, she's being compared to National Player of the Year and the WNBA Rookie of the Year number one pick is what she's being compared to coming into South Carolina. So some big expectations for Adele Tac that I think she's going to be able to live up to. Tac's response, and I'll share this quote too, was, I don't think there's any pressure. She's a great inspiration, talking about Aaliyah Boston, so it's a good thing that I get to follow in someone like that's, I guess, footsteps, learn her path, learn her journey, and be able to make my own way through that. So looking forward to seeing what this young lady brings to the floor for us, but also just brings to the team. Like I said, I've really enjoyed just watching her this season on the sideline, where she cheers for her teammates and is always engaged. It seems like she's locked in and getting a great understanding. And what an opportunity to sit and watch a undefeated season through a national championship, SEC tournament championship, and a national championship. What a great lesson to be able to get and experience without having the pressure of having to deliver on those things, but being able to be in that moment, I think will prove to be very valuable for her as she continues in her career. But eye test, y'all. I did get a chance to check out the eye test. I want to say that might be Theo's visuals too. That gave the footage for this eye test. So what I saw, runs the floor, catches and finishes with the ball high, disruptor on defense, shot blocker, post-move foundation that we're going to really be able to build on, comfortable finishing on both sides of the basket. I love that. Back to the basket or facing the basket. She's comfortable finishing on either side. She's got a good midi jumper, raw talent in some areas. That's to be expected. Like I said, she only started playing less than 6 years ago, right? 7th grade. Footwork is nice. We'll continue to build on that. Good footwork package. Solid base for the game. And I think that's both mentally and physically when I'm talking about a base in the paint. And when asked about why, when asked why SC, she said because she's going to be able to come out of her shell, learn more, and of course she wanted to be able to play for Dawn. So listen, y'all, I think we're going to be all right in the bigs area. If there's a big out there that y'all think we should get that fits well, I'm here for it, fam. I support us. I want us to do whatever is best to get a win. Look, I'm talking to us like we got a decision, but in all honesty, we're gonna trust what Dawn says. If Dawn brings a big, she brings a big. But if she doesn't, I'm ready to go to battle with what we have, and I'm here for the repeat tour. So let's, like I've been saying every video, strap up, seatbelt gang. Let's go, lock in. But listen, I don't think we got anything to fear. We got Adele Tac, Joyce Edwards, Maddie McDaniel coming in. We've got Pow coming back. We've got our freshmen and our sophomores and our juniors continuing to grow and lead this team. I think we'll be fine. I'm excited to get into next year, but before we can get into that, at least get a chance to continue to celebrate this national championship through this parade. Y'all let me know in the comments too. Would a parade be streamed anywhere? Am I going to be able to watch this parade? I sure want to be able to be a part of it. If this kind of content you're interested in, please, y'all, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, like the videos, engage in the conversations because we stay engaged. Me and Coach are on a push to put 1 million subscribers on this page, y'all. If it's 18 million people that can tune in and watch a basketball game, we feel like there are 1 million people that can jump in this community and talk women's hoops with us. So let's go ahead and get them likes up, run them up for me, y'all. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. I'm out. Peace.